5 Alternative Ways to Build Wealth in 2022. Since the pandemic's start, this will be America's first year without stimulus. The lack of direct payments and advance tax credits will create a significant hole in the family budget for many people. For those families, 2022 will be all about coming up with innovative ways to increase their personal wealth in order to make up the shortfall. Making money doesn't have to be difficult, or take over your life in order to build wealth. It involves making wise investments and figuring out easy strategies to increase cash flow. Here are a few ideas for building wealth in 2022. 1. Think about the risks and outsized rewards of equity crowdfunding. Crowdfunding can be used for just about anything, and startup businesses are no exception. Equity crowdfunding platforms enable people to increase their wealth by making investments in developing private enterprises that could yield big returns. Platforms exist that let users invest in practically every type of business, from software startups to indoor agriculture. Many of these platforms allow for investments with relatively low minimums, but investors should be aware of the risk associated with startups and refrain from putting money at risk. 2. Start investing in cryptocurrencies with stablecoins. If the volatility of 2021 has put you off cryptocurrency, you can still participate in the market with less risk by purchasing digital tokens that are backed by reliable assets. To get a low-risk return of around 12% APY without investing in high-volatility coins like Bitcoin or Ethereum, you may simply stake stable coins like USDC. You don't experience the same market volatility as other altcoins because stable coins, like USDC, can always be converted to US dollars at a rate of 1:1. To earn a high, reliable return, simply register on one of the major cryptocurrency exchanges, convert your dollars to USDC, and stake these coins similarly to a certificate of deposit. 3. Use a dropshipping store to sell items you've never seen. Even if you don't have a lot of money, dropshipping is one of the finest ways to start making money from anywhere. This business strategy comprises creating an online store where clients may explore and make purchases without ever having to view the goods themselves. When you employ dropshipping, your supplier takes care of every aspect, including manufacturing, packing, and fulfillment. Because you don't have to pay your supplier until after your consumers have paid, there is also less monetary risk. If you pick the appropriate product and set the correct price, you can make a nice livelihood while learning how to run an online store. 4. Engage in freelance virtual assistance work. The best side jobs in the COVID-19 era incorporate remote labor that pays well and doesn't call for advanced degrees or special expertise. The ideal way to do this is to work as a virtual assistant for hire. Because organizations still require assistance in making the switch from on-site to remote work, virtual assistants are in high demand right now. You can make up to $60 per hour, depending on your qualifications and performance output. 5. Become a dog walker if you want to spend more time outside. Dog walking has frequently appeared on lists of legitimate side jobs for average people, but demand has never been greater than it will be in 2022, and there have never been more options than there are right now. Many individuals have adopted dogs since the outbreak, but many of them are going back to work, leaving the dog alone for a lot longer than they are used to. According to a 2021 Bloomberg report, the number of pets adopted by Americans in the first year of the pandemic was 47 million, up 5% from the year before. This will result in a tripling of the size of the pet care sector. The two most popular applications, Rover and Wag, saw a sharp increase in dog walker reservations, according to the survey. Although dog walking cannot be done remotely, at least it is done outside, so all that additional demand will undoubtedly result in more opportunities and higher income.